Hyper Peaches! Welcome to our 20th episode. I'm Erica.
I'm Joyce.
Woohoo! We're finally recording together, Joyce.
I know, it's been way too long.
Way
overdue.
too long.
How is your week so far?
It's the beginning of a work week. I'm feeling quite alright. I'm still sunburned from surfing.
It's been 12,000 years. I'm feeling okay. But I still feel kind of hot too. I don't know why. Like my face is, every time I touch my face, it's like...
Really?
I mean,
you
it's
look
also
okay.
Thank
You don't look sunburned.
I don't
if
know. It just
anything,
feels
that's like
hot.
a blush, natural blush.
Thank you. You still sunburned though? I can't see it.
My back.
Are the places I can't see it now?
Well, you wouldn't want to see it. It's so ugly. Otherwise,
How's
I
your
would just show
back?
off my back. It's so,
Explain.
yeah, it really annoys me. I mean, you cannot imagine someone like me who is like so tan
Already? To get even tanner?
No, but like I've never really been sunburned before.
That's true.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
Annoying. And that because of that, I would give my week a 5.
Because of the sunburn.
Yeah, it still really annoys me. And of course, because it's Monday.
That's true. I mean, I think I would also rate 6.5, 7. I don't know. It's not great because it's Monday too. I think everybody is just like in this phase where you're very tired and there's still such a long week ahead.
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone's busy with work. We're both so busy.
Yeah.
So just one step at a time, and get some rest. I've been so tired too, and I'm also blaming it on the weather because if it's too hot outside, you just automatically feel like drained.
True.
Right?
True.
And I heard a lot of people getting sick, but not COVID sick. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah, I have a couple of people that I know. They've been having like weird like stomach aches and like just like the hot and cold weather. Just like
you know
gets
what will
them in
really
the feel.
fix it?
What?
Traveling.
Something that we will touch on later.
Oh my god, yes. But hey,
yeah.
can you believe it? It's our 20th episode.
It is. Woohoo!
It's been like 20 weeks. I mean, not consecutively, but
Yeah.
more or less. That we've been doing it. I mean,
it doesn't feel like 20 episodes, to be honest.
I'm telling you, besides my relationship that has lasted longer than 20 weeks, this is probably one of the few things that could last more than that.
Good
For
to
me.
know. That's good.
I'm not a very consistent person.
Well, I mean, I feel like the older you get, you'll have more consistency and you'll want more consistency in your life because you're just so busy.
Yeah, it's
You
kind
know?
of forced it though.
Yeah,
You just
for
don't
you.
have a choice. Yeah, for me.
Well, for the podcast, it's a choice for you, and you're enjoying this
That's
choice.
true. That's
so.
true. I enjoy just chit chatting with you. I mean,
Yeah.
hopefully our listeners kind of do.
Hopefully, I heard feedback that now that because we've switched to once every 2 weeks
Yeah.
bi-weekly, it's been, I would say, better for us just because we can kind of think about our kind of what we want to say more. We could take the time to plan stuff, and also we give the followers more time to like look forward to our podcast.
Yeah.
So
Oh, wait, so people actually say they like it
not
better?
people, like one.
Oh, sorry. One still stands.
I mean, that
You
one
know, it
person-
takes 3 person to become people.
Exactly. And that one person means a lot to us, so
It's
everything.
Out to
you'll know who.
Miss Chow.
Exactly.
All right.
Smart girl.
Okay, so what are we gonna do today?
We're gonna do a fun game
First.
before we dive into our topic. It's a really quick rapid fire round
Mhm.
where there's a new trend going on online. I think I told you about it
Yeah.
first. I was like, I've seen people on YouTube, they post like these TikTok clips.
Yeah.
Also
when I
actually on
Googled
the
it,
reels.
actually
Yeah.
a lot of celebrities did that.
Exactly.
Selena Gomez.
Selena
did
Gomez
that,
and her
yeah.
best friend did it.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is something that I should do with Erica.
Mhm.
So today we're gonna do. What do you
He's a
even call?
10.
Yeah. What do you call this? Like
He's a 10 butt.
he's a 10 butt.
Or he's a, I don't know.
I'm
Give
so
a number.
excited. I'm
Butt.
so excited.
Just give me a butt.
Okay.
Okay.
So we don't have a limit that how long we're gonna go. How many he's a 10 or you know, but we're just gonna go do it.
Yeah. Just spill it.
Okay, you want me to do it first?
Yeah,
Or you
sure.
Are you excited?
A little.
Okay. Are you ready? Okay. He's a 10, but he cheated before.
Agree. Not much to say about it, but you know, cheating, borderline, cannot.
So he's a 10, right? But
Okay, you're 10, meaning that he's like the ideal boyfriend
for you.
full package.
Yes.
Okay.
So what is he now?
If he cheated, sorry,
Before.
it makes him a 0. Oh no, before though. Okay, everyone does have history.
Yes. And it's a one-time thing.
Well, when does that conversation comes up? Like, does it come up in like third date, and you guys are telling each other about like your dating story, and he was just like, "Oh, by the way, that one time that I dated this one girl, yeah, I cheated on her."
Wouldn't you rather he says it way before your relationship than later on?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. How about this? Yeah, third date he says it to you. You haven't started dating yet.
Well, if I were to
overanalyze it.
I'm just trying to picture it.
Okay.
I should give this guy some credit anyway.
Okay.
So if it's just a history thing,
Yeah.
then probably make it up. If it's a 10, then probably
Yes.
he would become a 7.
Okay.
It's not too bad.
Okay,
still.
not too bad. You'll still date.
because it's
You'll still date
Yeah,
him.
but if he cheats on me,
Well,
then
yeah.
it's a 0.
It's a negative, right?
Yeah,
okay.
definitely.
Okay.
Okay.
Your turn.
Mine. He's a 10, but he wears Crocs.
I've seen that.
I'm sorry, I just can't.
Wait, but Crocs are aren't they a thing now? Like, aren't
Yeah,
they a trend?
they are, but I just can't. They're no to
but
me.
Crocs are a concept of like you can be creative with it, right? You could put like pins and
that's
like
what people told me to.
Mm.
I asked people, and then
What do you wear with? Anything?
I don't know, just the existence of it. It's just.
Sorry, what's the
it's
price
so
range for
ugly.
Crocs?
I actually have no idea. I've never looked it up. It could go up to 1K, like $125, I guess.
Sorry, he's a 10. He wears Crocs.
Yeah, what does that make him? But you're not as annoyed by Crocs as
I'm not.
I am.
Yeah, I'm not as annoyed because you said he wears, right? But it's not the only thing that he wears. So given that maybe he wears once out of
shit.
once a
that provision
exactly.
come in?
So okay, I'll give him maybe like a 7.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
If that's the only thing that he wears.
then maybe like a 3 or 4. I don't know. But yeah, if it's the only thing that he wears,
Fair enough.
then I judge him. Okay, my next one, right?
Yep.
This is so stupid. He's a 4, but he takes amazing pictures of you.
Of course.
Explain.
I don't know.
Do you care about
I don't
amazing
care.
pictures? Okay. Because some girls really do care, you know that, right?
Yeah, I don't care, but my boyfriend is an amazing photographer.
Okay.
But he never listens to my podcast. That makes him. If he's a 10, he doesn't listen to my podcast. He becomes
A what?
a 5. But if he takes amazing pictures, bumps it up back to 8.
Okay, so how about the scenario? He's
Okay,
a 4.
sorry. He's a 4. If he takes amazing picture for you, I would say that would make him a 7
But he's
or
a 4.
8. Okay, right. Then maybe a 6.
Okay.
Maybe just a 5, actually.
Okay.
Just a 5.
So just 1 point.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
that
1
sucks.
point. But I mean, you can't. What are you gonna do with the photos, anyways?
All the photography classes that he took for you just went down the drain.
I'm not gonna hug my photos to sleep. I'm gonna look at it every day and then kiss my whole photo. What am I gonna do with it, anyways? Right? Okay. I have one. He's a 5, but he knows about a Pantone. You know what I mean? Let me explain.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Colors, right?
Yes, exactly.
I love those.
See, okay. Why did I have this? Because the other day I was asking my coworkers. I was like, I was telling them I'm gonna go get my hair done, get a hair done.
Yeah.
And I was showing them the picture, and they were just telling me that, oh, isn't this like green? Isn't this like silver?
Yeah.
And you kind of look like Storm from X-Men. That's where did it come from, guys?
Out of nowhere. Wow.
Aren't you colorblind? You guys are totally colorblind. Like, you can only identify brown and gold. And
Yeah.
So for a guy who can really
go so in depth to colors and even
Exactly.
explain a Pantone color
maybe
number.
like your lipstick shade,
That's
the shades of
crazy.
your clothes, and then a shade of your color.
Oh, okay. If he's a 5, right? Means he's like so. But that attention to detail.
Uh-huh.
7. I won't say, oh my god, you must know Pantone, then I'll date you for sure, right? I don't think that's like a
Yeah.
crazy like thing that I'll fall in love because of a
Yeah,
he
of
knows
course,
Pantone
of
colors.
course.
So
But
7.
that's a plus.
But it definitely is a plus. So
Yeah.
7. Okay.
Okay. That's good. Good to know.
This is so fun. I want to do it all the time. Okay. He's a 10, but he only uses Snapchat as his form of communication.
I saw it somewhere. Wow, what does he do with Snapchat though? Does he only like take selfies with it? Because that actually was one of my yeah, he's a 10, but he takes way too many selfies. Because I really don't like guys who take too many selfies.
What do guys normally do on Snapchat? You can imagine.
I mean, is he gonna put like a dog filter? I don't know. Well, with Snapchat, he only talks to girls that he doesn't want to.
Because it
keep records of.
instant erases them.
Actually, they can use WhatsApp now because they have the same function.
Oh.
Right, you can press that. You can
So I guess
save-
the only difference
yes.
between WhatsApp and Snapchat is no dog filter.
exactly shit. That makes.
But
a
what if
huge
he still uses Snapchat?
But
he's a
He
10.
would be a little bit of an OG. But the fact that he uses Snapchat way too often,
Like, only
sounds a little
sketchy.
Yeah, it does, and that would probably make him 5 or 6.
Oh wow, that's quite low. Okay, I will put him,
unless I know what's the purpose.
Yeah.
behind it.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of shady. It's a shady
It's
way.
kind of
Yeah.
shady.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me know when you want to stop, cause
Okay, we should talk. Wait, let's each say 2 more.
Okay.
Okay. He's a 10, but he panics when ordering food at a Tatan Hang.
Wait, what? Oh, so like usually in Tatantang it's like a very rushed atmosphere. You need to think on your feet and just kind of like decide right away. People are kind of mean, rude, aggressive.
That and also because Tatan is such a local culture thing, right?
Mhm.
If he panics, or maybe I shouldn't use the word panic, he panics or he gets annoyed, meaning that he's not down to earth enough to me, and he's not in that local culture. I don't want someone like that.
Okay. That's kind of like
He's not, what is that called? What's the word? Shit, I forgot about it. Anyways.
I get what you mean though. Okay. Sorry, he's a what?
He's a 10.
He's a 10? But how often do we go to Tatantang?
No, because I have that scenario actually. Like, I once met a guy. We really got along. But like whenever I go to like these local restaurants with him, or like I'm trying to do like local stuff with him, he just seemed much like an outsider. And I don't like to deal with outsiders.
Okay, I get what you mean. I think
it's very not very local. That's what. I'm saying.
but also someone that has very different values from you. I would say I would say that's kind of low, like a 5 or a 5.
Yeah.
Someone that you don't really need to be with because you're just always, it's his belief system. He just really doesn't care, right? So can't really change him to love Tatantang when you appreciate these things, right?
Tatantang is
Or like culture.
Culture.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Okay. I have one more for you.
Sure.
Should I do a 2 or should I do a 10?
Say it. Each of them. Say it both.
Okay.
This rapid fire, so no rapid fire.
I know it's fake.
Yeah.
He's a 10, but he's shorter than you. But he's a 10.
How short are we talking about?
Shorter than you. Like, I'm not talking about like baby. Like,
He's talking about Groot, baby Groot. I'm Groot.
He's
I'm
he's
Groot.
probably like your eye level. Like, no, sorry, his head is like where your head is. I mean, where your eye.
That is like
looks.
minus the hair off with the hair, because like guys, their hairstyle.
Okay, you're 5'2", right?
They add up 1 inch. Yeah.
Okay, he's 5.
I'm 5'3".
Sorry. Oh. Okay, he's 5 feet.
That's
But he's a 10. Okay? The only thing that is avoiding you.
So it's 黃祖藍, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't.
So what is it?
It would probably make him a 4. I'm sorry, I can't. I just
That
can't.
sucks, but he's a 10.
But height to me is just
Matters a lot.
It matters a
Yeah,
lot. I
okay.
want to be able
It's attractiveness too. Like,
yeah, exactly.
okay, I get it.
He's a 10, but he's a bad drunk.
He's a 10, but he's a bad drunk. Oh, I don't like that. But I mean, is it something that's changeable?
Do you really think so?
I don't know.
They say when you're drunk, it's like your true side really just comes out. True personality. You know, we have all those friends.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying though. Like, I won't have fun, right? It'll end up that I think the problem would be like I won't be able to have fun.
Ooh, there's only one thing though, or maybe ask him never drink so he can stay sober, right?
But would he do that?
Well,
okay, but he's a 10, right?
you should listen to our 20 reasons why.
If he's a 10, but I won't lower him to 5. I would probably give him like a 6.5, 7.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You think so?
I'll when he's a bad drunk, I'll just leave. So like,
how often do you have to leave then?
I don't know. But yeah, okay.
Okay, not bad.
There's so many scenarios we can go on and on.
So many.
But we should
seriously.
definitely dive in and start talking about our topic today,
Okay.
which is 20 reasons why.
Yeah.
Why, Erica?
I mean, first off, this is our 20th episode.
Yes.
So I was thinking about something to do with 20, the number.
Something relatable.
Yeah,
to
something relatable.
That. Mm-hmm.
And then I was on Reddit. I was just going through this like interesting posts. They have like, reasons for doing this and that and that and that. And I don't know, this like topic just like, come on. So why don't we just go for like a 20 reasons? Well, I mean, of course, it's a little bit hard for us to go through 20 reasons.
Yeah, it will
for
take us like
something.
the next like 10 hours to go through this.
Exactly.
Obviously we can't.
Unless you guys want to listen to us babbling for
Yeah.
20 hours straight.
Yeah.
Which is also 20, so, 20 reasons.
And it's 2022, so whatever.
That's gonna last for the next
20 years.
exactly. No, not 20 years. It's 2022. So
Yeah.
if we have to move on to 2021, we still have 80 years to go,
Oh wow.
right?
Yeah,
Before we
yeah,
move on
yeah,
to
yeah.
2101.
I'm getting really headachy. But okay, I get what you mean. All the 20 numbers we can think of.
Exactly. So it's always
Hey, and we're both in our 20s, so
Shit.
let's go.
That's correct.
So a lot of reasons why we're doing this today. We're talking about this. So yeah, Erica, you should go and just start talking about your first
Yeah.
reason why.
My little research
Mhm.
or, a little bit of a food for thought.
Yes.
20 reasons why you should quit social media. But I'm only listing, a couple
A couple
in here.
of you, yeah.
All right.
Go
First,
for it.
you stop buying things that you don't need.
Mm.
Or you stop doing things that you don't really want to do.
Mm.
Agree?
I agree. I think the internet can be quite distracting.
Yeah.
They feed you so many information, so many
Ads.
things, ads that convince you, right? Their goal is to convince you to buy something.
Yeah.
And when there's so many, and when you're always constantly on social media or online, there's always a distraction. So yeah, I believe that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then comparing. You compare less with people. You get that, what do you call that? JOMO. JOMO. Joy of missing out. Like you feel the calmness, the tranquility. You don't have to be always
FOMO.
exactly. You don't have to always be FOMO. You don't have to be judging people, dehumanizing people
I like
to make
that.
yourself feel a little more secure. Yeah.
Really just kind of focusing on yourself in
I
a
think
way,
so.
right? And just kind of being yourself on a daily life and not having, because your phone is always by your side. So the access to comparison is literally a swipe.
Exactly.
It's too accessible, I
Yeah.
feel like sometimes.
And it's hard not to compare yourself when you're constantly accessing this.
Exactly.
Yeah,
matter
this kind of information.
no matter how strong you are mentally and how confident you are, you still get swayed from
Yeah.
time to time, right?
Yeah.
It's unavoidable.
Yeah.
I agree. That totally kind of leads on to your next point, right?
Yeah. That you
The-
get to be more social. AKA like you won't have that fake sense of belonging or the interacting. Like, you know, most people out there just like I don't know, like reposting other people's stories, or just posting a photo and tagging the others to feel like they're in the same group, to maintain that sense of community. But when you think about it, you don't really need that. If you are actually friends in real life, you don't need some very carefully created messages or like emojis to keep that going.
You kind of lose your identity sometimes in social media, because all you're trying to do is to fit in and be right and be socially accepted in a sense online. So and well, I have a few more, but well, one of them is we will actually avoid groupthink. So you're not actually just a follower or consumer. You don't actually try to do things that other people do, follow what others are wearing or like are saying, basically however they're behaving. You're not just following. You get to be your own self, and you get to be a creator instead. And I feel like that could help more with your creativity and just kind of embrace what's outside of social media, right? There's so much more to that. I feel like because we're so fixated on social media, we're becoming so narrow-minded. Right? I mean, when you come to think about it, all those like content creator, are they really mostly creating, or are you just like imitating? Because most of the contents are so standardized. Like you pick the same song for your reels, and then you shoot the same angle, same like day in your life, eat the same shit. That's what it repeats on and on. I agree.
And so the last one is that you get to start to seek from very limited resourcing. But I'm saying here is that because, well, you're constantly scrolling, you get more information every second coming in, but that's not always better. Well, I don't know if you're like that, but for me sometimes I am like that. Say when I'm on one page and then I saw something new, and I just quickly open a new page, but I haven't actually go on to browse that new page. I stay on this page and I keep opening up new pages. I just like, I can't wait for myself to like digest this information and then move on. But you know, that constant flow of information might decrease the quality somehow. Like you don't get to focus on that one information that you're trying to,
because you're always seeking for more.
Exactly.
And it's not really qualitative.
Exactly.
Quality,
not qualitative. So that's my 2 cents on social media. That actually makes me want to quit social media.
Did we also talk about how, like, because we're spending so much time on social media now, we're so heavily reliant on it, that we're kind of lacking the time to focus on what's important really to you, like your kind of how you spend your free time, right? Because did we talk about that? I don't think we kind of did, right?
Did we? Not really.
Okay, we can kind of talk about it. Like, I would want to stress that, just like, I was thinking, if we both don't have our phones or anything, like, how do we use the time that we are, right?
But to be very honest, think about the time that we're on the water surfing. We don't have our phones.
And life is better. And I'm happier.
We're really, like, actually just, like, focus
living
on being
in the
present.
moment.
And we're trying to look at how other people are surfing, to learn from them, to read the waves, to catch the waves. I really enjoy that.
There's a certain piece to that, right? I feel like like, think about it. Every time when you scroll through your phone, like, how much positivity comes from that? Right? And I think something that we can learn is that there's no way to avoid it. Like, I don't think it's valid to ask people or ask ourselves to quit now and then, because it's not the way the world works now. It's kind of extreme. So I would say, like, whatever that means, like, I would say positive scrolling is something that we should learn. Like, how do you kind of go through messaging and go through, like, different photos of social media and kind of understand what are some things that are good for you, what are some things that you could unfollow or follow more. Like, maybe be more selective to the things that feed you on social media would help you, just help your mental health, I feel like.
Agreed. Mental health is key. Okay, moving on.
Next one is
20 reasons why.
The reason, okay, I'll just say it first. This is quite, like, out of nowhere and kind of, how do you call it? Sounds very irresponsible, but I'll say it. you should quit your job and go traveling. Sounds like, wow, so irresponsible, so hectic. But, I mean, it depends on case by case, right? I would say if you have a certain amount of savings, you are financially stable, and monetary is not really something that you're struggling with. This option, it could be your option because one, maybe you're a person that hates routine, right? You're kind of bored of your city. You're bored
your
of
9-to-5 job.
Yeah, you're kind of losing the purpose of life.
Yeah, I think that happens to a lot of people.
Yeah,
like you're more like a work slave than you're actually, I don't know, like a worker.
Yeah, like you're not really living your life. You're just letting life kind of lead you on and societal, things. So that's number one. And then number two, I would say, like maybe at some point you would think, oh, okay, maybe I'm ready to settle down. But not just yet. I feel like now's the time to kind of really shine and try my best to expand your horizons, to see more. And I think traveling really does that to a person,
Take
right?
that one last step before you get into your comfort zone.
Exactly. And I think that's a really healthy jump, which also leads to, my other points, which is you get to meet new friends from all over the world.
Yeah,
right?
that's always nice. I think meeting people.
Yeah, right?
I always miss my exchange life because that's like best time ever.
That's like such a unique experience that you really just don't get it.
Yeah.
You have to really seek out and try, right?
Yeah.
And then the other one is, of course, embrace new cultures and just kind of stop living in your own bubble, because the world is much bigger than you are and you think. Sometimes when you're stuck, at a routine or at a space for too long, you kind of see things too narrow-mindedly. And then lastly would just be, I think every trip, whether it's I would say whether it's a work trip or just like a small vacation trip, it gives you like a new perspective of life. You're more refreshed. You kind of learn more things about yourself that you might not be able to learn within your comfort zone. So, I mean, they're all kind of hand in hand.
Yeah.
But it's just a positive thing overall, I would say.
I don't know. These are like the most ideal situations.
It really is.
Would you ever, though, quit your job and go travel?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's very sudden. It's very abrupt, right?
Yeah.
I would only do it if it's like I don't even know.
You get to the point where you just can't stand it anymore.
Exactly. It's either at my breaking point or it's at a very obvious like a transition in my life that it makes sense.
Yeah.
I won't just go out of the blue like, oh, tomorrow I'll be like, oh, bye.
Yeah, of course not.
It just lacks irresponsibility, right? So
yeah, I can think of a time when I can do that.
Right?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
We'll talk about it later.
All right.
Next one.
Ooh, okay. Also me. This goes out to all of you. No, okay.
Including
the one sitting opposite me right now.
Definitely me.
Well, I would say, okay, this is also something that I have to kind of elaborate more. 20 reasons why you should quit drinking. I would say this message highly applies to people who are too reliant on alcohol. Like, they can't live properly or live normally.
How would you say how reliant is reliant? For me, it's like I
every
would
situation,
like a glass or two every 2 or 3 days. Does that make me reliant?
But you don't have to, right?
Well, I don't have to, but
but you're
caffeine,
okay without it.
I don't need caffeine, actually. Like, caffeine doesn't necessarily make me more energized, but I want it.
Okay.
And because I want it, I have it every day.
Okay. But
So
I would say, but that depends, right? If you want it, if you take it, how should I say it?
I want it, I take it.
Right? Like, if you can have it and then you feel kind of uneasy and jiggly, that's a problem.
Ooh, that becomes a physical issue. That's an addiction.
When alcohol becomes an addiction, becomes something that you can't live without, where you're just like freaking out, you're very on edge, you're uneasy, I think that's when it's a problem.
Yeah, that's true.
And you're not like that. I don't think you're that. Yeah, you
point,
so that's okay.
All right.
But you enjoy it. You enjoy it.
I enjoy it quite a lot.
That's I think for that it's a difference, right? Okay. And so for people who are very reliant on alcohol, I would say, well, we talked about it, right? Like, why you should quit it, because what if one day alcohol just leaves the earth? Do you
No.
Can you back up my thoughts?
I'm sorry. Yes. You know what? If that would happen 10 years ago, if alcohol just disappeared,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I would already have saved at least half the money I needed to buy a property. Half the savings.
Well, that touches to one of the points I wanted to say just now. But anyways, like we talked about it, like Emma Chamberlain, right?
Yeah, learn to socialize.
Yeah.
Without
it.
It's so hard. I'm telling you. For me, I think it's so hard. Yeah. Alcohol just take away everyone's awkwardness. But it's for people who are not very good at socializing in general. Maybe I'm not.
Yeah. I think you are, but you're just sometimes when you think about socializing, it gets to your head before it gets to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you are actually very sociable. But I think you think a lot before you do that.
True.
You overthink it sometimes to a point that you're like, oh, I
actually don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're getting off point. So
Alright.
so my I lost my train of thought. Okay. This one thing you can because it improve, like, you should quit drinking because it improves the health of your liver. We all know that liver and alcohol ties hand in hand.
Of course.
Well, and this also applies to myself. I don't know about you, but
Your sleep.
every time when I drink, I would say if I excessively drink. If I'm just drinking half a glass of wine, that doesn't really touch on it. But if I drink a little more, I tend to sleep, like, what do you call it? Less soundly. Like, I would wake up every couple hours, or I would just wake up super early. But you know me, I'm not an early person. So I get, the next day, I'm just really off and really tired. But I haven't done that in a while. I haven't, like,
Drink excessively.
Exactly.
Good for you.
But before, like, when I was definitely in my early 20s, like, that happened a lot. And I felt like that wasn't a healthy lifestyle that I want to continue. So
yeah, I don't really have that issue, but I've heard some people do. Like,
it varies.
They got drunk. They went to bed at 2 a.m. and somehow they just naturally wake up at 6 and they couldn't fall back to sleep. Yeah.
Damn. Yep. So I would say lastly, just know that, I mean, it's also the social thing. Like, I don't think drinking solves your problem. Don't think it as something that will solve everything, because it's not. Like, solving a problem comes from within, not from alcohol.
Agreed.
So don't rely on it. And that's my thought.
Yeah. Well, for me at least, I drink mostly when I'm happy. I don't really drink when I'm sad.
That's good.
Yeah. When I'm sad, I just want to work out.
That's a good way to
because
release.
if you sweat it out.
That's a good way to release your toxic energies.
But from the amount of alcohol that I consume, I guess I'm just mostly a very positive person.
That's true. Because
Yeah.
sometimes it says is a depressant, right? Alcohol is a depressant.
Yep.
And maybe for some people, they think it's helping them.
Yeah.
But maybe deep down, they're just really
stay
depressed.
away from it.
I just think everything that you do,
Moderation.
everything in moderation.
Yeah.
Everything is under your control, right? Like,
Yeah.
don't let it lose yourself.
Yeah. Have a little self-discipline.
Exactly.
People.
With whatever you do, with social media, the usage of social media, with the usage of drinking, alcohol, it all applies.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice.
Nice.
So we've talked about the things that we should quit,
Yeah.
or the kind of toxic stuff that's happening in our life. Well, job really not, but Okay, so next one, interesting, because it says you should never 20 reasons why you should never get married.
Does your boyfriend want to listen to this part? If Robin, you don't want to listen to this part,
Skip
skip
disclaimer.
34 seconds to
Disclaimer.
Well, I
it
don't
doesn't
think-
really
yeah.
apply to me.
us.
Sorry. Doesn't really apply to us, even though we're actually not married yet.
Yeah. But okay, I want to ask you this before we talk on the points.
Yes.
Why did you want to address this? What was something that was like, ooh, I want to talk about this? I'm just curious.
There are so many single people out there. There are also so many people who are like single advocates, but not like single. Sorry, I mean like non-marriage advocates. What do they call that? Like there are so many couples that they just don't want to get married, and I kind of like I understand where they're coming from, but not to the point that I would think of 20 reasons why not to do so. So kind of doing this research, just I have that aha moment
that you can see their point of view as well, and you kind of want to share it,
understand them better.
Okay.
But actually, I mean, it still doesn't really apply to us. Okay.
But
so,
it does apply to other people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, first thing is that marriage is really a facade of, oh, look how happy and in love I am or we are. Look at as two lovebirds. Which is, I think,
in a way, yeah.
Yeah, like there are statistics showing that most married couples are unhappy somehow, because when it's just a couple, like it's just the two of you.
Yeah.
Once you get married, it becomes two families, issues between two families, and you have to live up to your mother-in-law, your father-in-law, your own mother and your father's expectation, the society's expectation. The reality kicks in. Then it just complicates things.
Okay.
And second, it is monogamous thing, and some people are just not. Like they don't like to stay committed. But well, that goes like that applies to a lot of. I mean, even if you're in a relationship, if you're not a monogamous person in general, then you don't even want to stay committed.
Exactly.
In a relationship,
right? Why in a relationship, right?
Yeah. So moving on, I would say, this one is interesting. It says that because people are saying that they don't want to get married because they don't think they need any outside institution to validate their relationship. Because, getting married is about getting the certification. They don't need anyone or anything to certify how they're feeling towards some other person. Agreed, in a way. One more. No marriage, no divorce.
Okay.
It's like no expectation, no disappointment. Same, right? Yeah, because, well, if in any event things go south, and
it's easy to get out.
Exactly. That's what people are saying. It's just a very pessimistic side of things, but there's also some truth in it, I would say.
Okay.
One more.
The last one, sorry, I'm looking at your notes right now. The last one applies to something that I've heard Wah and Whaley said. Oh, sorry, Whaley said.
Oh yeah, how could I not think of them? They're one of the most iconic couples I know that
and all their friends are married.
Yeah,
most of their friends.
Advocates
most of the KOLs,
non-marriage. Yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Funny enough, I actually don't have much comment in this area. Not
because you agreed, or you see where people are coming from.
I see people where they're coming from, but I'm not on that side. I mean, you kind of sense that. You know me.
But can you rebut their points one by one?
At some parts, yeah, I don't want to, because I feel like marriage is such a sensitive topic where there's no right or wrong. It's just really what fits you as what you value in life, right? And for some people, it's like it's like kind of not really because it makes me look happy or whatever. But it's like a thing to solidify their marriage or solidify their relationship. Because like we said, right, no marriage, no divorce. But when you get married, it's makes you think deeper that how some people will solidify or try harder to fix a marriage or fix a relationship and put more effort in it, in a sense where your goal is to not get divorced when you get married. You know what I'm trying to say? Like for me, if I do get married, I'm not gonna try to I'll do everything. If it's bad, then I'll do
therapy,
couples therapy, everything to do in my power to hold on to this.
But can't you do that when you're just in a
relationship?
Yeah.
I feel like as me as a person, if I probably wouldn't try that hard. I would just be like, why do I have to go through all these hassles when I can just break up with you in 1 second and find another person? that would be my thought process, right? Like I would say that's my difference. Like I would be able to solidify more, but I also know it's case by case, because some people are like, oh, I'm as devoted to this person, married or not married, and I also get that, right? But it's really your value system, right? Some people do believe that, no, I need to, like, marriage is my meaning of life, and it's a symbolism of family. Without that, I can't really call you my family, right? Because you're just a somebody. So I don't know. It's case by case.
It's more like, for me, it's also the sense of family. Like, I mean, as in, if I want a kid.
Yeah, like can he call the guy your daddy, or is it uncle, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that difference too.
Yeah, that's true.
There's just so many layers, and I don't think I'm an expertise to kind of be like, oh, you're right or you're wrong. So.
Yeah. It's just interesting to see how
it's just a
people
POV.
think of it.
Yeah, but it's interesting to touch on that, because I think maybe if we talked about this like 5-6 years ago when we were in our early 20s, maybe we would be like, ooh, yeah, so scary, or so agree, or like all those points. But
I mean, come and think about it, we actually wanted to get married by the age of like 27, 28, 5 years ago.
Yeah, I said that.
Right.
And
I said that too.
Yeah. But we're now here, and we're nowhere near. And that rhymed.
Well, hopefully, maybe by
in
the 27th. Oh no, actually no. Never mind. I was gonna say by the 27th episode we would have already get it. I'm sorry. It was like a weekly episode, not a yearly episode.
Wait, so you'll get married in a month and a half?
No.
Damn, I should start losing weight.
But if I get married, maybe I'll get married before anyone finds out.
Ooh.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. I just come back and tell, hello, I'm married.
I like that.
Yeah.
Secretive. I like
mysterious
that.
Erica. Okay. So, after something so super really
deep,
heavy, let's just end this on a high note.
And, grab a dessert and
Oh, before we said that though, I haven't actually told you that, but I asked around my coworkers, so what is like he's a 10 but something for them, like a female version. And one of them actually said,
oh, like she's a 10.
She's a 10, but she makes a lot of Friends references.
Guilty.
Oops, guilty as charged.
So moving on to our last and not final 20 reasons why. Wait, sorry, why? Why is that
some people are just not big fans of Friends.
Oh, okay.
They
like,
just find
overrated?
Yeah, to them. They're just like, oh, this is so mainstream, and this is like, it's so corny in a way.
I have a rebuttal for that.
Yeah, say it.
Just because something is so mainstream doesn't
mean that it's bad.
Yeah. It means that it has something that is a winning point to it, right? You know what I mean?
Same thing applies to Crocs. Just because it's so mainstream doesn't mean that it's good. Me and Crocs is like on two ends of a weight.
Just because it looks fugly doesn't mean it's not good for your feet.
I don't care. I can wear like Dr. What is that?
Dr. Martens?
No.
What?
Back in time, there's like a brand of school.
Oh, Dr. Kong.
I can wear Dr. Kong. I don't need Crocs.
Okay. Erica and her Crocs. Maybe, since your birthday is coming up soon,
no,
I
don't do that.
The specific Crocs that I want to get you that will match. I can give you 20 reasons why you should wear this.
Just because my friend gave it to me doesn't mean that I have to like.
That's already the main reason. Oh my god.
Alright.
Why Crocs?
Okay, 20 reasons why you still miss Friends. Do it like a rapid fire.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
You haven't seen an episode in 10 years.
Yes.
I
see it.
Are we doing like...
I'll do it one by one, sorry. Okay, next one is, there's still a hold in your...
TV lineup.
Oh. Wait, what?
Typo, sorry. So, there's still a hole... There's so many typos, I'm sorry. There's still a hole in your TV lineup.
What does that mean?
Like, there's this void that you can't fill.
Oh,
I get
it.
Yeah, I think
like
that's
you're constantly looking for like new TV shows
exactly,
and stuff, but nothing compares to that.
Exactly.
Okay, got it.
Okay, there's no new Phoebe Buffet songs to sing in the shower. Yeah. Honestly, though, I only remember one of her songs.
What is it?
The cat.
Yeah.
Black. What's it called?
Isn't it
Scary cat? No. Smelly cat.
Smelly cat?
Smelly cat.
What are they feeding you? She made a music video out of it, right?
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
Anyways, moving on.
Say it.
Dude, who gives a
But it's the cutest.
one of the reasons why you miss Friends is because there's no monkey in your life, and you should need one monkey in your life.
No,
at
you don't
least.
need any monkey. You need Ross's monkey.
You know her name? Oh, his name was Marcel.
Yeah, Marcel. Such a nice name. If someone named his kid Marcel,
He must look like a monkey.
Ross's monkey to be precise.
Okay, next.
Okay. You haven't laughed at a new Chandler jokes in years.
The Chandler jokes are not that funny. Like, they're not obviously ha 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 funny.
Yeah, Ross's jokes are more funny.
Yeah, but you like Chandler's jokes.
I like Chandler
Yeah.
jokes.
You
I
like
like
those-
those like dark humor.
Yeah. He has those dark humors.
Yeah.
But I like Ross because he's so obvious.
He's so stupid. Dorky. That's the word.
Ah, unagi.
Well, the next one has to do with Joy. Not Joyce. Has to do with Ross as well. You haven't seen this in
Oh, yeah.
forever. How can I show our listeners? Two fists pumping together. That's a middle fucking finger.
I actually don't remember what season that is.
I
Is
don't
it
remember
early?
that, but
Okay.
I remember it's between him and Monica. I think is it Monica or Rachel?
Who? What?
I mean, why did he come up with like this?
It's probably Monica because it's her sister. It's his sister, and they always fight.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
okay.
think so. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Next one. Next reason.
You've yet to find a barista as sassy as Gunther. I mean, he's only sassy because he's in love with Rachel.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of
Yeah.
him actually.
But anyways.
Yeah. Next one though, no coffee shop compares to Central Park. Yes.
Yeah.
I heard though they have a Central Park cafe in Shanghai.
Yeah, I went.
You did?
Yeah.
Is it really like?
It is. Wait, no, but it's like very small. It's like a very consolidated space, and then they put all like Friends vibe stuff. But it's very nice. Like
yeah.
everything, every little, even the tissue paper says like their quotes, all their cups and mugs, and then they have like a small TV that is putting on the show.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh,
Yes.
it's cute.
I would wanna go.
Yeah, it's very cute.
Yeah.
I think that's the only one in Asia though, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And then the real one is not the real one, but the one that is
New York?
staged is New York. But it's not an
Yeah.
actual cafe. It's just like a studio.
Yeah. But that studio also looks like a lot of cafes around New
Yeah,
York
that's
at that era.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one is. Are we gonna read all?
Yeah, let's just quickly do
Okay,
it.
you haven't seen Ross get married lately. Yeah, it's really about time.
Right.
He got married what 3 times?
Yeah, 3
Okay.
times. You don't know if Ross and Rachel ever got married, right?
They did.
They did not. You just told me they did not. They got together, but they didn't get married. Did they get married? They did.
They got drunk in Vegas and
Oh,
got
yeah.
married.
No. Oh, there is a quotation. I didn't type it.
Oh, another type.
It's in for real. The quote, the bracket is
Oh,
they got married for real.
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
exactly.
got it, okay. That's true. I don't know that.
Okay. You don't have someone to wear a bridal dress and chug beer together with at home. That's such an iconic scene. It gives me a little of a Sex and the City vibe.
Yeah, it's such a unique scene, and it's like every girl's kind of like, oh my god, it's so crazy, but
Yeah.
it seems so fun kind of moment.
But you really never like. Well, would you ever do it with your friends? No, actually, no, because those bridal dresses are so expensive.
we
That's
can
the
like
only
rent
reason.
it. We can like buy it on Taobao.
If you rent it,
No, buy it on Taobao.
Halloween costume this year.
Shit! Damn. Okay,
Wait,
okay,
didn't
we'll
we
talk
think
about
of
it later.
doing Friends last year, right?
We did.
Shit.
Okay. You don't have a love story to live vicariously through anymore. Oh, that's true. I think
Yeah.
it's so like their dynamic is so wholesome.
Yeah.
It's just
Agree.
every time it warms my heart. Like it's not that over the top romantic type of love, but it's the realistic kind of
Agree,
relationships that you see.
It's like the 80s, 90s love stories. Those are the
so
best.
Cute.
Yeah. Well, your real life friends don't appreciate the Joey special.
What's the Joey special?
I didn't know. I thought you would know. Never mind. Okay, moving on first.
Okay.
No one in this world is as honest as Phoebe Buffet.
That's true.
That's true. She's so blunt. She's such a blunt character. I think she did a good job too. I mean, the actress.
Phoebe?
Yeah.
What's her real name? I forgot. Anyways, I like her. I think she's very quirky and like there's like that weird person. There's always that weird person in the group, that quirky person, and she is the perfect girl to do that.
Exactly. No one else can pull that off. Not no one else, but you know, it's not that easy to pull that off.
I agree. The next one is, we're almost done, I swear. No one teaches you about dinosaurs. Like Ross. Emphasize like Ross.
Exactly.
He'll go the extra mile to talk about all the little details.
The thing is, if he were to tell you that, would you walk away like his friends do? I would.
Maybe like the first time I'll be like, oh, nice. And then like after like...
just fake it. The next time I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah.
You shut up.
I'll fake it the second time, and then the third time I'll be like, bye. Okay.
No one ever greets you like Joey.
Yeah. Can you greet me like that?
How you doing? Is that the voice? Not even.
But it's like, no, it goes like, hey, how you doing?
You did a better imitation of it.
I've been practicing. Thank you. Okay.
Oh, next one.
You haven't admired a Rachel Green's haircut / outfit in a very long time.
Yes.
Iconic.
Every episode, especially now, it's like going back to the 80s trend. Every episode I watch, I'm like, oh my god, she looks so good.
And you can actually wear that. I feel like a lot of inspirations now do take that.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you think, though, one more thing, that Rachel Green's like outfits are better, like very, how should I say? You could just very clearly see it as like better, more outstanding than Monica's? Or is it or would you say it's different? Because I don't remember Monica's.
Monica's outfits in some seasons are pretty alright as well. It's like pretty similar to Rachel's, but in general, well, it's definitely Rachel. I mean, of course, in the TV show, she's portrayed as fashion. Well, she works for fashion. Right? She's like
she worked in Ralph Lauren.
Personal shopper.
She worked at Ralph Lauren.
Yeah. So of course she has better style.
One more thing about this. Oh my god, I love this topic. What is your most memorable outfit / haircut of Rachel? Or you can just say it, one you can think of at this moment.
Well, haircut. Actually, I really like her in short hair.
Oh, that's later, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's later. Outfit though, I can't really think of one in specific. Is there one in where she's wearing like either light green or like pastel yellow?
I was gonna say it because she looks so good and so hot.
Good. Actually, she looks so good in every outfit.
It's a light. It's like a minty green.
I think we're thinking of the
maxi dress.
Yes.
And her hair was about like this long.
Oh yeah.
And she it was like blonde and oh my god.
Yes.
So hot.
She looks so hot. So hot.
I actually liked her when there's a Christmas scene. I really liked it. She looks so cute. It's like a what do you call it? Like a pleated dress, like those like Christmassy red dress, and she wore stockings, like
plaid dress.
Plaid dress, yeah.
Wait, was she like dressing up as someone else?
No.
Oh, really?
It was just like a hangout at the
But she was 30 and she wore a plaid dress.
I mean, weren't they early 20s?
Weren't they 30 years old when they first started?
I didn't. No, they were younger than that.
Oh, they were 25, 26. Shit, and we call ourselves fans. We don't even know how old they are when they first started.
Shame on us. Well, anyways.
Last reason, well, simple as that, because you will never find a show like this again.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Let's all agree to agree. I don't give you any room to disagree with me.
Okay, thank you, bye. No, but this is so, like, I liked it. I like this topic. Or just overall, this kind of flow a lot because we touch on different areas.
Yeah, I agree.
And then we kind of just some, like, TV show, like, persona. We did some real life food for thought, just very applicable to also what we're going through as well. So
exactly.
Hope people can resonate.
Yeah. Hope they enjoy this chit chat session with us.
Yeah. So, thank you for listening, and we hope your day is as peachy as this episode. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook, like and rate this podcast on Spotify and iTunes.
Comment or DM us on any of our social media platforms as well. Talk to you in the next one.
Bye.